up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's talk about it. I've mentioned this very sparingly. What's up? See, some of you guys are getting here early. Now, there is a such thing. He said, yes, I got my notification. Thank God somebody got one. I gotta be very appreciative to that. Make sure you hit the like button coming through the door. Michael Jordan has a weakness that LeBron James does not possess. Jordan ain't got no weaknesses. That is not true. If Michael Jordan didn't have weaknesses, the Detroit Pistons wouldn't have beaten him so many times. Michael Jordan has a lot of weaknesses. But, well, let me take that back. I meant to say not that many weaknesses. He don't have that many weaknesses. There you go, Hang Time. Hang Time just pointed it out. Michael Jordan can't go left. It's not that he can't go left. He's not effective going left. If you play it the right way, Michael Jordan will be very ineffective if he goes left. He's very dangerous when he's going right. When he goes left, it's not that the fact that he's going left, you have to make him create from the left side of his body. LeBron does not have this issue for different reasons, and we'll get into all of this. Exactly, Gilly. Exactly. See, the Detroit Pistons knew how to guard Michael Jordan. So what Pat Riley did, who played against the Detroit Pistons, the bad boy Pistons, during his era and back-to-back seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers. Once he came to the New York Knicks, he wanted to make the Knicks like the Detroit Pistons. He got Xavier McDaniels to punk Scottie Pippen. He had Oakley. He had all these tough guys on the team. He had Gerald Wilkins, who could guard and stay with Michael Jordan. If you see the defensive setup they got here, you see Xavier McDaniels is got Cartwright, but what he does is they're doubling Cartwright. It's another player in the corner. They know Michael's not going to give the ball up. Xavier's job is to cut off Michael Jordan from going right. That's his main assignment. If Jordan goes right, we're going to cut him off and force him to go left. Jordan wants to go right. He's very comfortable creating when he goes to his right. So they're trying to follow the Jordan rules the Detroit Pistons follow and force him to go to the middle or to go left. When you force Jordan to go left, you want to force him to have to create with his left. Not just going left, but with the left side of his body. When Jordan goes left, you have to collapse on his right side. If you go collapse on his right side, Michael Jordan will have to pass or create with his left hand, something he's not very good at. See, they cut it off. Michael's got to go around. Oh, loses the ball with the left hand. And the reason why he loses the ball with the left hand is because he's not good going from the left. He cannot pass from the left with his left hand like he can his right. That is one of Michael Jordan's main weaknesses. He cannot pass with his his left hand as he could his right. Here's another different angle altogether. Here it is, Jordan again. What is he doing? Going left, turns it over again. Cannot pass from his left side. Whole different play. Whole different play. Michael Jordan cannot pass from the left. You have to collapse on his right. He's very difficult to guard, but he never could pass with his left. Only teams like the Detroit Pistons, who scouted Michael Jordan, would know. You have to force him left. Don't forget to hit the like button, people. See that? See those turnovers? Well, Michael's very good in a lot of different angles. When he gets to his spots, he's unstoppable. But you have to play it a certain way with Michael. If you don't play it a certain way with Michael, you're not gonna, you're not gonna have a bunch of success. It takes a team effort on Michael. Force him left. Turnover. He could not pass with his left hand. See? Going left. Turnover. Was that more than one play? You have to run certain sets so that Michael could be effective. You have to. It's hard to contain him. This doesn't take away from Jordan greatness on the court. This just shows where he's weak at. And him being able to pass with his left hand was not one of his attributes. LeBron didn't have this problem because LeBron James is left-handed. He's naturally left-handed. So that's why he passed better with his left hand than he does his right. Many people don't know it. Many people just don't know because they don't know LeBron's left-handed because he doesn't play left-handed. He shoots from his offhand, his right hand, but he's left-handed. So when people guard him, they're surprised that his left hand is better almost than his right. Well, mostly guys who were two guards. Isaiah was great with both hands. His left hand was just as good as his right, but if you were a point guard, that was a necessity. That was a necessity. If you were a point guard, if you were a point guard, that was a necessity for you to have both hands and be able to control the ball back then. Let me give you another example. Same game. Jordan's going left. He has nowhere to go now. Got to kick it out. See? If you force him left, he got to pass it out. Here it is. He's going left. He got to turn back right. See? He got fouled. See? Going left. You see what he did? Had to kick it out. And that's what you want Michael Jordan to do. Give up the basketball. So if Jordan's going left, that's why you force him in that direction. He cannot pass with his left hand. If he goes left, you have to focus on his right hand because he's good passing with his right. He's not good passing with his left. You want Michael to use his left at all times. Make him a one-handed player. Take away the hand he likes to use the most. It's easier said than done. But that's one thing that LeBron has over LeBron. I mean, over Jordan. He could pass with his left hand. Jordan could not. Jordan left hand was very weak when it came to that. I just didn't want you to think I was just making that up. That's why I had to give you guys examples because I didn't want you to think I was making that up. It is the absolute truth. Jordan left hand was never that good. And then you guys, most of you guys have never seen Michael Jordan, so you guys wouldn't understand. He was not very good going left. If you let Jordan go right, he'll destroy you all night. And he was very efficient into going where he wanted to go. No, well, the Pistons put the ball in the basket. The Knicks played rugby too. Why they didn't win?
We know this team is some you can't just take it for granted because they played well and beat us in Chicago. So I'm pretty sure the enthusiasm is going to be there for them. For Chicago.
Oh man, Doug had a mullet. Doug Collins' hair looked ridiculous. Gosh, the things you didn't notice back then. Gosh, look at Doug hair. Doug Collins' hair. Oh my God, Doug. What have they done to you? They gave you a network makeover. They tried to make him look like Bob Costas. Give him the Bob Costas look. Oh man. What did they do to you, Doug? They got Dougie out here bad. Teach him how to Dougie, baby. Now, it doesn't mean that Jordan's a weak player. You know, he just had that was a weakness, but to get that weakness, it takes every member of your team to know the assignment. Force Jordan left, pin down his right hand to stop him from going back to his right to where he has to create with his left or get rid of the ball. You put him in uncomfortable situations, and that's what you want from Michael Jordan. You want him in uncomfortable situations. So he would have to give up the ball. That's how Detroit beat him. That's how they stopped Michael Jordan in the Bulls. The only time they won is because they had the refs and they had other players that stepped up. Michael had to depend on those guys to step up and make shots, like Scotty and Horace. They had to grow up and help him out because there was no way he was going to be able to beat them alone. Oh, the refs, the league, everybody. He said over it. So, as you can see, LeBron has a better passing gauge with his left hand. I've seen Jordan play. I'm from Chicago. I've seen almost every Michael Jordan game. Do you understand? So I know how he plays. I know what he's gonna do when he get the ball. I know what his moves are. I know everything Jordan's gonna do on the court. It's like as soon as he touched the ball, I know where he's going. I know I can see I can see what the people on the court can't see. I'm at home. We see the court more than they can't see how we see it. Okay, the players out there, they're on the court. They can't see what we see. We're looking down up on them from a camera. So we see every player on the court. We see what's open. We see where the lanes are. So, yeah, if you watch how Michael plays, you know exactly where he's going to go. But it's difficult to stop it when you're actually on the court. You know, that's the same thing like Mayweather used to tell you guys. How did this guy, how did he not hit him? He's right there. Sitting at home and being in the ring is two different things. When you sitting at home on the couch looking at the TV screen, it's a lot different than being in the middle of the ring. You don't see it the same way. You don't have that vantage point. So here I have the vantage point where I can see the lanes. I can see where Michael's going to go. I know what he's going to do, what he likes to do, what he's uncomfortable with. And when you force him left, you see he's uncomfortable. He wants to go back right. So if he goes left, he wants to cut back right. So when he goes left, you have to keep him left. You have to submerge and stay on his right arm. Pin him down. Don't let Jordan get back. Because when he gets there and he has nowhere to go, he likes to either drive his shoulder into you and try to come up for a shot to cause a foul situation. because he's uncomfortable there. He wants to go back to his right hand and shoot. And he has great athleticism, so he's normally able to get that spacing enough to do that. Or if he got to pass or create, he's normally looking for somebody to be there, and he's not that strong of a passer with his left hand. And as I just showed you, the Knicks was playing it right at that point in time. How they didn't win is just Nick logic. How am I making it up? And you just saw it. I just showed it to you. Press O, what's up, man? I see you. Don't forget, man, hit the Cash App up, y'all. Or hit up the Streamlab and donate to the page. Plus, I got a Patreon now. Yeah, I'm seeing those on Patreon. I'm going to start putting some content up there soon. Got to give y'all some exclusives. So far, the only thing I got up there is a photograph of me and the president of Nike, of Jordan brand, Larry Miller. He dominated in every way possible. Jordan dominated, and without a doubt, he dominated because he was allowed the game. He allowed the game to be played in his style. And once you got people who don't know how to scout Michael Jordan, how to guard him, if you don't have the right personnel on your team, you can't stop it. You can know what Michael Jordan do. You can have everybody on the court saying, okay, we're going to stop Michael. But unless that person on your team executes to perfection and your team is locked in, you can't stop it. And he was very good in his other elements. Players know they have weaknesses. And they know how to get around those weaknesses. And nobody got around them better than Mike. He knew his left hand wasn't that great, but he knew how to get around that. LeBron is better at passing than Michael Jordan. He's better at passing the basketball than Mike. But with his left hand and all the passes he can make with his left and right, he's very good at that. But his other elements, Michael Jordan is light years ahead of him. It's not even close. So the mental aspect, you don't think Michael Jordan don't come out? He need to come out with a mental app. LeBron got a mental app. Calm. He was like, yeah, you need that app. He probably the #1 subscriber of that Calm app. So this isn't is LeBron better than Jordan thing. No, that's not even the question. This is just one element that LeBron had that Jordan had a weakness on that is a LeBron strength. See, we're fair. I'm going to tell you the real. I'm not going to say because I think he's a bum. I'm not going to sit there and tell you the truth. That's the truth. I can't make that up. I'm a very honest person. I'm not trying to hate on LeBron. I just want to give you guys some insight. And I'm going to go ahead and stuff my face. I cooked some steak. So let me go eat me some steak and eggs. Steak and eggs. This is my last time eating red meat for the year. Not for the year. But right now, I'm going back to my chicken and fish. So this is where I'm at. Yep. Yeah, I cooked the steak in the microwave.